Hello everyone! The creation of the iPhone 14 Pro has been a new challenge for Apple, from communicating with Elon Musk to crafty schemes to hide new patents. Today we talk about what we weren't told during the Apple's presentation but were nevertheless revealed after the sales launch. The evolution of notching the iPhone to the new dynamic island system required not only the talent of engineers but also the ingenuity of lawyers. Since the introduction of the iPhone X in 2017, the notch has changed several times, and the all 8 functional sensor remained but took up less space. And in the iPhone 14 Pro, the proximity sensor was moved behind the smartphone screen. The wall area of the new island is sensitive to the touch of a finger. The sensor have not become a hindrance to the functioning of the screen for tapping. Question: how did Apple manage to keep all the developments at patents secret? It is difficult to keep such technological processes secret these days. The answer lies in a tricky legal system. There are many patent agencies around the world to which large companies submit their applications. Most of all the patents are publicly available. By going to the patent agency's website, you can see the patent number and details about the patent. Apple managed to keep the dynamic island patent secret by registering the patent in Jamaica Island. The laws of that region let you get acquainted with the patents only if you physically fly to the island and make a request to the patent office. It's impossible not to get acquainted with the patents online. Dynamic Island is a registered trademark. This, of course, will not prevent the companies from copying the function by Chinese and Korean companies, which already make their analogs Dynamic Island, but this approach allows the company to keep the new function a secret until the announcement of the new smartphone. The iPhone 14 has support for satellite communications. This is an important feature for the modern gadget, which can come in handy at the most unexpected moment of your life. When you need emergency communication with the outside world, the satellite link on the iPhone can save your life. For all iPhone 14 buyers, satellite connectivity will be available free of charge for the first 2 years. The satellite service for Apple will be provided by Global Star, and after that you get the idea, another subscription if you want it, of course. No one is imposing it, but a lot of people will be paying for security. Users have wondered why Apple wouldn't start a partnership with Elon Musk and his Starlink. That would make a stellar tandem. It turns out that Elon Musk has been in touch with the iPhone development team and they have been discussing working together in the future. Judging by Musk's review on Twitter, the conversation rather ended on a positive note, and perhaps we will see fruitful cooperation between the two giants. Here is what Elon Musk writes: "We've had some promising conversation with Apple about Starlink connectivity. iPhone team is obvious super smart. For sure, closing link from space to phone will work best if phone software and hardware adapt to space-based signals via Starlink, purely emulating cell tower." Many Android users have already noticed that the usual features of Android smartphones appear in the iPhone later than everyone else, but they are made in a completely different way. With always on display, the same thing happened. What is the most important things in Always On? Android user will answer: notification and clock. Apple would disagree with you, as it has more plans for this feature. The advent of LTPO screens allowed the Always On display feature not only to turn off unnecessary pixels, but also they reduce the number of hertz of those screens down to 1 Hz. This is what Apple lacked in order to implement its plan. The iPhone 14 Pro has the A16 Bionic processor, which has a special SOA processor called Display Engine. This system controls the new always-on display mode in the iPhone 14 Pro and reduce screen flicker update to 1 Hz. It is also responsible for maximum display brightness, allowing the iPhone to increase the brightness to 2000 nits in direct sunlight. But that's not all. The Display Engine is responsible for running dynamic island animations. Did you know that the always-on concept in the iPhone 14 14 Pro is borrowed from the Apple Watch 5, which is now on my hand. Its main point and different from Android is that always on the Apple gadget shows the same information as one of the smartphone's lock screen, only it uses a dimming effect and a display sweep rate of 1 Hz. There is the appearance of always on the iPhone will be what makes the appearance of the new lock screen in iOS 16. This means that even in always on mode you will have access to basic system functions including widgets, desktop wallpaper and other functional interface elements. As you know, many smartphones have dynamic screen hertz varies from 120 to 10 Hz. Even in the iPhone 13 the minimum value was 10 Hz, but the opportunity to reduce this value to 1 Hz appeared just in the iPhone 14 Pro. That's why Apple was able to implement a full-fledged always-on only with this model, and this mode is really different from the Android Words offers us. It's not a pros and cons, it's just a fact. The 48 megapixels camera has long since surprised no one. It's no secret that 48 megapixel resolution is achieved by combining reduced pixels, and a computing algorithm is responsible for all this. But computing algorithms work differently in different companies, and the end result depends on this. What Apple came up with. Simply put, the Photonic engine is an Apple-branded computational photography technology. It uses hardware, machine learning and software to improve the quality of photos, especially those taken in less than ideal lighting conditions. Has the Photonic engine replaced night mode? No. The Photonic engine is a technology that improves photos in general. It exists separately from the night mode. The beauty of the Photonic engine is that it works in the background. There are no settings that need to be turned on. It's essentially an extension of Apple's Deep Fusion Imaging technology, which launched in the iPhone 11 in 2019. Apple called Photonic engine a giant leap for low-light photography. According to the company, Photonic engine uses machine learning to process photo pixel by pixel, which optimize texture, details and noise throughout the image. Apple promises significant improvement in quality. The hardware of the iPhone 13 lineup is also crucial to the Photonic engine. The main camera, telecamera and true depth camera on the latest iPhone models have been vastly improved over the iPhone 13, so their performance, according to Apple, is twice as good. At the same time, the ultra-wide-angle camera apparently has 3 times better low-light performance. The main thing to understand is that larger sensor, faster apertures and more advanced lenses all combined with the smart software and Apple's own silicon allow the Photonic engine to work. That's all guys, thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, bye!